Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's cosmic guidance for October the 25th through until the 31st. My name is Kara. I'm a master astrologer, Akashic Records practitioner. I am a trained psychotherapist as well, and I love supporting my fellow light workers, healers, visionaries, soul-led entrepreneurs in tapping into the highest timeline for your life and for your business as you learn to co-create with cosmic intelligence. So if that resonates and sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you receive notifications for my new and full moon videos, for my meditations, and for the weekly cosmic guidance. So before we dive into the energy of this week, I want to look at a little bit of a background to help you feel into the energy that's being activated right now. So we are officially in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is a fixed water sign, so very intense, very passionate, and it really ignites within us our natural ability to be that alchemist in our life, to alchemize any situations, challenges, obstacles that come our way and allow it to initiate us into deeper levels of love and wisdom. And there's also this intimacy that we feel with Scorpio season as well, where we are very aware of who we have in our circle, who we are connecting with. And we're not interested in superficiality. We're interested in really diving deep, getting to know people, connecting on an emotional level. And Scorpio is ruled by Pluto as well as Mars. Mars is the original ruler of Scorpio. So even though it is a water sign, I always refer to Scorpio as like a fiery water sign because of that Mars influence. And again, that's where we see the intensity and the passion really being activated at this time. And really good season for manifesting, really for all of us. We can always tap into this energy and manifest, but for the other water signs, Pisces and Cancer, this is a really good energy. The other fixed signs as well, like Taurus and Aquarius and Leo, this can really support you in like building momentum, getting things done, having deeper levels of commitment toward what you are working on creating in your life right now. Now, also throughout the month of October, we had Saturn and we had Mercury and we had Jupiter and Pluto all move direct. So we're really feeling momentum picking up. You can find that you're hearing back from people that you reached out to that maybe throughout Mercury retrograde, you felt like everything stalled. And now like that energy is moving. People are getting back to you. You feel like even internally, your energy is really beginning to return. And this is a beautiful momentum really that is going to continue to build and that will carry with us through until the end of 2021. It's so really powerful to kind of harness and channel that energy to build that momentum as you move forward. So that's just a little bit of a backdrop to set the tone as we specifically move into the energies this week. So let's do that now. Beginning on Monday, the 25th, we start the week with the moon in Gemini, and the moon is our emotions, our intuition, and a Gemini moon really spikes curiosity. And it reminds us of the power of keeping an open mind instead of just feeling like we know everything. It's about asking other people. It's about gathering information. It's about getting into a new perspective, seeing things with new eyes. And there's very much this childlike innocence and curiosity that can come with Gemini as well. And it reminds me of my university days when I was in university studying for my undergrad in psychology. There was this lady in my class who was, always at the front of the class. She was like one of the top students, very good grades, very committed and focused on her schoolwork. And I noticed she would always ask so many questions. And sometimes I would go into like judgment mode, judging her, not proud of that, but looking back, like observing that. And now also seeing it in new ways where I realized, oh, wow, like she also understood the power of just asking questions, clarifying things instead of just assuming I know this, like, let me hear this again. Let me hear this from a new perspective. So that's really the energy like we are going to enter the week with this Gemini moon. Now, as we move into Tuesday, the moon will shift into Cancer. So we're going to have a lot of water energy there for Tuesday and Wednesday with the sun in Scorpio, and the moon in Cancer. Our intuition and our emotions are going to be at an all-time high, so prepare for that. And we also have a really interesting aspect on Tuesday between Neptune and Venus, where they form a square formation, which only happens twice a year. And both Venus and Neptune really embody this energy of love and divine feminine energy. So this is very, like, Tuesday can be a very creative day, lots of emotions coming up, and a very loving day. And I think it's really important right now because we can look around in the world and we can get caught in this fear-based narrative right now. We can get pulled into the chaos, and it's really important that we are reminded of the power of our perspective, the power of the energy that we choose to embody and what we choose to notice in the world, because there's also lots of beautiful examples of abundance, of love, of beauty in our world right now. And I feel the energy on Tuesday really attunes us to that, really helps us see that, and also invites you to not only notice that and create that, but to be a living embodiment of that, and to really see love as an action as well. You know, it is sometimes just seen as this very abstract energy, but love connects you back to who you are at your core. And when we're truly grounded in love, I mean, that in and of itself is an unstoppable energy. You know your worth, you know your innate worth, your innate importance, and your value. And from that space, there's so much that you can create in your life. And sometimes we worry, like, oh, wow, what if I let my guard down and, you know, I don't have healthy boundaries in my relationships? But true love isn't about that at all. When you're really grounded in the power of love, you have really strong boundaries. You honor and respect other people, and you honor and respect yourself. So really, really beautiful energies there on Tuesday. Now, Venus squaring Neptune can also be seen as kind of a haziness or confusion there when we're trying to make certain decisions. So anytime Neptune's involved, what I say is you got to sink that ball of consciousness from our head into our heart space. This is what one of my mentors taught me years ago when I was studying in the Akashic Records. And I feel it really holds true anytime that Neptunian influence is coming in. If we're trying to be too much in our rational, logical mind, things can get a little hazy. But if we sink into the wisdom of our heart, the clarity really comes in. Okay, so Wednesday, we're still going to have the moon in Cancer, the sun, of course, still in Scorpio, so a lot of that water energy. Now on Thursday, we have a quarter moon in the sign of Leo. And Leo being a fire sign, we can really feel the energy shift on Thursday to a sense of passion, a sense of being in our power. And the Leo archetype teaches us the importance of taking center stage in our life, right? Really looking at how are you living your life? Are you taking center stage? Are you allowing yourself to be visible? Are you truly being the star in your show, in your life, right? You got to step up and be the star. And Leo reminds us of that. Now, this quarter moon as well is really good for looking at balance, the balance of extroversion, really being out there, being visible, kind of that masculine energy of getting things done, as well as the introspective energy when we have a quarter moon of really balancing it out with taking time to go within. And it's only when we take time to go within that we can shut out the noise and opinions of those around us and get back to your soul's truth, connect more deeper to your higher self, and really find that clarity. So take that time, take that space for yourself. Now, the next big shift I'm seeing here is on Saturday, the 30th, when we have Mars moving into Scorpio. So get ready for an extra boost of Scorpio energy. Mars, once again, is one of the co-rulers of Scorpio. It's ruled by Pluto as well as Mars. So it's got that transformational quality to it, that alchemist quality to it that we see within the energy of Pluto as well. And then it also has that drive and intensity from Mars. So when Mars makes its way into Scorpio, it is right at home there. And this just contributes to the drive and the momentum. And what we want to be aware of in the lower octave while Mars travels through Scorpio is those feelings of comparison and jealousy that can really surface, and how we are responding to those things when they surface as well. And I know I've talked about this in my past few videos. It's been a theme that's really coming in around, jealousy and comparison in and of itself don't need to be a really negative or bad thing. It's how we respond to it. it's like we're only jealous of things that we also want to create or have. So when we use that desire to then look at, oh, thank you for showing me what I want to have and what I want to create, it can become a really beautiful thing. And of course, if we're too much in comparison, it's going to bring us down. We got to stay focused in our lane around what we want to achieve. And also, again, if we are comparing, it can be a sign to say, okay, why am I comparing to this person? What are they doing? What are they creating? That's also awakening and inspiring something within me. And how can I move forward in that and not get caught into the, energy of jealousy? Also, Mars and Scorpio, we can see manipulation. Again, these are just the lower octave energies, and the highest octave, it really is about that energy, that passion, the intimacy that we create with people around us, these strong intuitive abilities, really having like our intuition be spot on. It's like we all step into our detective powers where we're able to see beyond any, what's that word, facade, any facade, and really see to the heart of what is going on. So that's a really good shift that we're having here on Saturday. Now, as we move into Sunday to wrap up the week, we have the moon moving into the sign of Virgo. So once again, we see and feel that emotional undertone shifting. And a Virgo moon is a beautiful opportunity to plan for the week ahead and to look at your daily routine as well. Like the Virgo energy and that archetype reminds us that little small changes to our routine can have huge positive implications for our life, like just little things, right? Like if I think in my life recently, like I was in a routine and schedule, and I make my own schedule where I work for myself or my incredible clients, and I can create my own routine. And I'm naturally kind of a night owl, so I was staying up really late, and then I still need my sleep. As a Cancer stellium, I need lots of sleep, so I would be sleeping in, and I was in that routine. And once I got past any guilt or shame around it and realized it's actually working for me at this time, I've been in that routine for a while, but just recently I felt inspired to shift it up, mix it up. I started going back to the gym. And so I felt inspired to sign up for early morning classes to mix up that routine. And that's what I've been doing the past few weeks. And that feels really good now as well. So I share this to just show you that like those little things that you may be called to change in your life, like trust that and become aware of where you may just be in this autopilot energy of like, oh, I'm doing this today because this is what I do every day. This is what I did last week and last month. And that's how we can get stuck in these patterns and cycles in our life and even have a sense of boredom. So use this energy on Sunday and, even leading into the next week as well to really take a look at that routine and what little small tweaks you can make. This could also just be before bed at night. Instead of watching Netflix, you take time to meditate, or you take time to journal, and just putting in those new habits. And at first, anytime we're creating a new habit, it can feel really awkward and uncomfortable at first, but that's just because things are rearranging. Our brain is getting used to a new pattern. We are getting used to a new routine. And then eventually we just ease into that pattern. All right. So that is our cosmic guidance for the week. So I am really wanting to and feeling inspired to reach more people with these messages. So I have something fun I'm doing this week. If you enjoy this cosmic guidance and you share this video out and you tag me, so whether you share on Facebook or Instagram and you just tag me, Kara Melendi, you'll be entered into a draw to win my digital course, Akashic Activations for Wealth and Business Expansion. And it's just, going to help spread the message, reach new people, and also a way for me to give back. And this was an incredible digital course valued at $222 that you can have free access to, or the chance to win free access by just simply sharing this video out. So and thank you. A heartfelt thank you if that feels aligned for you. And also I have recently opened the doors up to a new 6-week mastermind that I'm doing called Elevate. And this is specifically for the spiritual entrepreneur who wants to expand their business through soul, pleasure, and aligned strategy. So you will learn how to open your Akashic Records and work within that space in a way that creates expansion in your business. So going to new income levels, attracting more soulmate clients, getting crystal clear on your messaging, and then combining that with practical strategy. So bringing together the energetics and the strategy to really scale your business. And I'll attach the link below. Early bird enrollment is now open for that as well. Sending you all so much love and light. Have an incredible week, and I will see you soon. Bye.